Hey y'all, we're going to go ahead and learn how to use the GeoGebra tools for translating, reflecting, and rotating today. So let's take a look. We have a figure right here, figure ABCD, and the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to translate it. In order to translate something, I do need to use this vector tool right here. It might already be on a problem if you are actively trying to work on something, but if it's not, you can always just add a vector somewhere on your page. So there's my vector. The way that I know it is a vector is it does look like a line segment, so it has a defined amount of length, but it also has an arrow to show a direction, so this figure will be moving to the right. So if I want to actually translate it, I would click this tool right up here. Usually it starts with reflect about line. So if you're looking for it, it's going to have this icon on the top of your screen. And then I'm going to choose translate by vector. And all I have to do is click the shape and then click the vector, and it has been translated over. Two shapes are congruent and it has just been slid over. So that's how I know that it is just a translation. So that's translation. Let's go ahead and back it up. And let's try a reflection. So for a reflection, you'll see that I can either reflect about a line or I can reflect about a point. And we're not going to do too much about reflecting about a circle, but you could use these two. Typically, we usually use this one. So if I'm going to reflect about a line, I need a line. So I'm going to draw a line in. Here's my line. Wonderful. Okay, and then now I want to go ahead and reflect about that line. So I'm going to click my shape. And then I'm going to click my line, and then it pops over to the other side. It's been mirrored. So that is how you do a reflection on GeoGebra. All right, let's back it up for a rotation. Oops, I want to have my shape though. So for a rotation, you can either use one of the points that are on the actual figure, or you can put a new point in yourself. So I'm going to go ahead and put a new point E in, and I'm going to show you how we can rotate around this shape. I also just want people to know that whenever I click a new tool up here, the directions for how to use the tool are actually right along the bottom. So read them if you need them. So I'm going to select my object, I'm going to select my point, and then I'm going to decide on my angle. So remember, each triangle is 60 degrees. So if you wanted to try to end up on the little crosses or the lattice points, you want to just do it in increments of 60 degrees for this. So maybe I'll do 120. And maybe I'll choose clockwise. So clockwise, again, is in the same direction as a clock ticks. So there it is. It's a little bit far, but we can find it. I can just pull this down. And you can see that this has now been rotated clockwise, because clocks go this way, around point E. And that's it. That's how you use your GeoGebra tools for rigid transformations.